Steady, 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 steady. Let's hope for something exotic. Ho ho ho! Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. Today I am lure fishing a lake for trout with a twist. This lake behind me is known to contain some of the rarest trout varieties in the UK, and you can spin for them. So as you can see, I've had to take a quick pit stop under this tree on the way around. The weather cannot make its mind up today. 1 minute it's bright and sunny, the next it's drizzly, and then I've just heard some thunder, which is a bit ridiculous. I have also checked the forecast. Thunderstorms are likely, and as you know, thunderstorms, fishing rods don't go too well together, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to safely fish today, but we'll do what we can. So to tell you a bit more about this lake and the fish we might catch today: brown trout, rainbow trout, tiger trout, Spartic trout, maybe blue trout. There could be 5 trout varieties in here. The vast majority are rainbow trout, so we're just going to do what we can to get through to the more rare varieties, and there are also big perch in here. So the ultimate prize today would be a Spartic trout. I have only caught one in my entire life, and that was fly fishing. I think they're a mix between Arctic char and a brook trout. They are absolutely beautiful. I really hope I can show you one of those today. Now that's followed closely by the tiger trout, which are known to be really hard fighting and really predatory. So how I'm going to do this today is I'm going to use a variety of different lures depending on what I think the trout are feeding on and what kind of swim I'm fishing, and then talk to you a bit more about my gear later on, just because I'm so desperate to have a few casts now that rain's stopped. Just seen a fish rise just over this little ridge, and there's a couple of flies around, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Come on. Fish on. Fish on, come on. Yes. Putting a good bend in the rod. Not come to the top yet, but what is it? Feel those head shakes coming through. That's why I love really light rods, because they can absorb the trout's head shakes. Crikey, this isn't a bad fish, this. Might take me a while with this one, especially on light gear. I really hope this is something other than a rainbow. I mean, it would be just good to get a rainbow on the bank. Get anything on the bank. Look at that rod go. Be surprised if this fish was any smaller than a couple of pound. Maybe bigger. Ooh, real mixed bag of what we could be having today. Let's hope for something exotic. Ho ho ho! This isn't fighting at all like a trout. Oh, it's a tiger! It's a tiger trout! Oh, oh, it's not a bad one too. It's not a bad one too. It's a really nice tiger trout. And we've got in the net, come on. Yes. What an absolute lump of a fish this is. I cannot wait to get this one out and show you. What an outstanding fish we've got here in the net. This is one of the ones that I really wanted to catch today. It's a chunky thing too. Chunky and absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Great, great condition. Tiger trout. So pleased. Just look at the markings on this fish. Unbelievable. Look at that. Absolute tank of a fish. Come on. Off he goes. Well, let's see if we can get another. Fish on. Oh, it's come up. Oh, did you see that? Oh, did you see that? Really thought I was into another then. Right at my feet. That was madness. Well, we caught one and we lost one. I mean, that's a pretty good first hour by my standards, and there's still plenty of time to see what the rest of the day is going to throw up. Now that the sun's come out for a bit, I think we can take a quick minute to talk you through the setup I'm using. So this is the LMAB La Moustique 0.5 to 6 gram spinning rod. This is an extremely light rod with quite a soft action in my opinion, so that makes it a perfect trout rod. Got a really nice ergonomic grip on it too, and it does feel really nice to use. Quite a light, quite a long ultralight rod too, so you can really cast the light lures out far with it. And then the reel, we have that with the rigged and ready RR1000. So I seem to remember catching some perch here last year, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap over to some LMAB finesse fillet craws, maybe work my way around with these UV and scented, just bounce these along the bottom and see what happens. There we go. I know that's not on perfect, I've never used one of these before, but looks pretty tasty to me. Right, here we go. Who knows, we might even catch a trout on this. I don't know if this is something that's naturally in this lake as a food source, but looks pretty good. Looks really good, in fact. So I'm just heading around to this really deep bit here where there's a fast inflow of water. I'm sure that this is sort of crayfish territory if they are in here. And hopefully this is where the perch are going to be hiding. Oh, I've got one chasing. Oh! I'm not sure I even casted seriously down in here. I just thought I'd have a little go. Look at him. He has crunched that. Came out of nowhere. Look at that on the LMAB fillet craw. Unbelievable result. I just had a little cast down here then on the off chance on my way around to another spot. And it came out of nowhere. Well, I do have my net just in case something slightly bigger shows up, but this little spot definitely warrants a couple more casts, I think. Well, I'm definitely going to come have a go around all this structure now. No, it's on the other side of these rocks here where it seriously deepens off. So we actually have a chance of a pretty nice perch here, I'd say. If we're lucky. We'll require luck, as always. Gonna drop this into the current and just let it take it down and see what happens. I think that's an osprey circling around there. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone is sure, let me know. It's just been doing circles and circles around this lake. Look at that, what a bird, whatever it is. The weather's definitely taken a turn for the worst. Hope this isn't that thunderstorm coming. I cannot be dealing with that right now, I tell you. There you go. Thunder, rain and wind. This is going to get a little hairy, so I'm not going to do too much filming for the rest of the trip, but I'm just going to tell you now what strategy I'm going to take. So I'm going to be using the LMAB Kofi Good Vibes. I think these are called 10 gram. I know they are pushing the weight limit of my rod a bit, but these are really good for casting far and causing a lot of attraction. So yeah, I'm going to be using those. I might also swap over to some small spinners and small spoons in the hunt for one more chance at a rare trout today. Just having a few casts with my Kofi Good Vibe now, and One thing I love about them is they absolutely fly out. Lets you cover a much deeper sort of area of the water as well, compared to something like a light spinner or spoon. Well, what was a fast start to the day has now turned into a very slow trip. I can see lightning just in the horizon. That storm that was behind us has sort of moved around that way. Seeing the odd flash and hearing thunder is quite cool when you're far away from it. Fish on, fish on. What's that? Oh, it was a perch. And it's come off. That's funny. Would have been nice if that had stayed on. I was half expecting a big trout, that's why I didn't really think anything had happened. Fish on! Fish on! Come on, that's the first fish in ages. That's the first fish in so long. It's a trout as well, I can tell by how fast it's moving. Oh, we've been fishing for hours and hours. The sun has just gone behind a tiny little cloud and given me a small window of opportunity. Please don't come off. I am using single barbless hooks here. Say hooks, hook, more like. Single barbless hook. Oh, I've not even seen this fish yet. Oh, there we go. I'd be happy with anything now. Steady, 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 steady. My heart is in my mouth. Oh, the single barbless hook, will it hold on? Will it hold on? My hand is shaking. I have to say this rod is handling it very well. It's absorbing all of these dramatic little moves this trout feels like doing. Yes, got it. Well, it's taken me cycling through every lure I've got in my box multiple times to try find something that works. We just got this fish resting in the net, but we've finally done it and caught another one. I suppose you won't be able to tell on camera how long I've been fishing for without a bite, but here we go. A beautiful rainbow trout. Not the biggest I've ever caught, but it's come at a brilliant time. Look at that beautiful fish. Let's get him on his way. You gotta be so careful with these rainbow trout, because although they look like they want to go, sometimes they just need an extra minute. Well, I know we didn't catch the Spartic trout we came for, but the tiger trout, that's pretty close in my book. As always, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you here for the next video. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you down the road.